Guys, today we're going to talk about uluru. So Uluru is in the Northern Territory. It's in the Great Victorian Desert. So it's not a square. It's not a square, all right? It's not a rectangle. It's something like a triangle, and one of its points is cut off. So every single side of it, different lengths, different height, and that's a really good way to enjoy it. Also, it only shows 348 meters, which is taller than the Eiffel Tower, and it's and it's like
around?
Yeah, to go around, it's 9.4 kilometers. Now, it's the same rock. I mean, not the same kind of rock. It's like they're actually connected. And katajuta is like 20 kilometers away. They're the same rock. They're the same one rock. And it's really impossible to think how big this whole stone is.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is awesome. Now next is the Aboriginal people here, the Anangu. They thought there was something special to it. It gave them shade and water from the hot sun. And at first, we were allowed to go camping there. Just 4 years before, people were allowed to climb in Uluru. Just 4 years ago. However, the Anangus really didn't like this because they thought it was a place where like a place for God, and at that time when they lived here, only the highest people could go near the uluru. Yes. And uluru, you would think it's just a rock. If you have ever gone to Uluru, you would never think of Uluru as just a rock. It changes how many times?
10.
Yes, that's right. Who else?
300.
Yes, that's also right. Who else has a different idea?
1,000.
Yep, that's also right. Yes, so many times. Some people would say 1,000, some people say 8, some people say 12. They're all right. So we were really surprised. So like sunset, we went to Uluru and it was like really bright orange. And then we went to Uluru the next day. It was really cloudy. and it was a mix between pink and purple. And then the sun went down and we looked at it, and now it was something like a raisin color. And by the way, raisins are dried grape. You can go around Uluru by walking, bike, and also cars. So some places there's nothing, it's absolutely devoid. Some places there's so many trees trees. You can't even see the uluru. And that's a really good way to see the front, the back, and the sides of uluru. Next is katajuta. In the Aboriginal language, katajuta means, what do you think?
I don't know.
It means many heads. It's got 36 rock heads. And as I said, it is 20 kilometers from the uluru. Like the uluru is really small from that back away, but if you go closer, each one of the stone heads, you would think each one of the stone heads are bigger than elephants. And actually, when I actually saw that, I thought, wow, we could fit a half of uluru in there. Next is Kings Canyon. It was cut and by wind, water, and that went on for about 100 million years. And it's a valley, a mixture between a valley and the big rock. If it's 36 degrees Celsius or higher, some people are not going to be able to go in there. And no one's going to be allowed to go in there if that happens. And you can also meet, what do you think you can meet? What do you think you can meet? A cute lizard. Yeah, we met one. It was very, very cute. Now, next is UNESCO. So, because of its natural and cultural importance, people said, all right, that thing needs to be UNESCO stuff. So, they said, all right, yes. And they gave them money to protect this. And this is the Aboriginal people's land. However, we came into it and suddenly said, all right, we govern this place. So we gave it back to the Aborigines, and the Aborigines can't run this all by themselves, so they rent it back to the Australian government. So that's how the Australian government is like working the hotel, shuttle buses, and the money from that goes to Aboriginals who need help and planting trees and kind of protecting the environment there. And the lost is my experience there. So there's a 20-minute drive to the airport. You can only get there by small planes. And you can't go to another country from uluru. So camel tracking, field of light, those kind of things give uluru a really different view. And you can also tour it from up above. Helicopters. Yes. So that's the end. But there's a last pop quiz I want to ask you. What did the Aboriginals eat? What did the Aboriginals eat?
Fruit?
Yes, they ate fruit, true. But what else did they eat?
Insect?
Yes, they also ate insects. What else?
Lizard?
Yes, they also ate lizards.
Deer?
Yeah. No, there's no deer in there.
Rabbit?
There's no such thing as rabbits and uluru.
What protein? What?
They also they also ate snakes. And they also something like potato. Some plants are like potato, and they just mashed up the roots, and then they ate that. Yeah, they also ate something like a deer. Yeah. Bye.
Protect the
Yep. Let's protect Hillary. Bye.